In today's video, I will be going over how to use the object tracking feature in CaseGuard Studio. Even though the object tracking redaction method is still considered manual, it can automate the redaction process by tracking and redacting specific objects that AI cannot detect, like a gun for example. The difference between object tracking and manual redaction is that object tracking is a more automated option, as your redaction box follows the object within the video. To begin, add a video file to your CaseGuard Studio project. I will go ahead and add 2 videos. Once your videos are added, on the left-hand side of your workspace, select the Object Tracking button here. Now at the bottom of your workspace, you can select the shape, effect, and redaction reason applied to your object. You can use object tracking with one or more of the over 30 redaction and enhancement effects in CaseGuard Studio. For more information on enhancement effects, please watch our video, How to Enhance Videos in 2 Easy Steps. I will select an adaptive blur effect, and the ellipse shape is already chosen. With your shape and effect selected, draw a redaction box over what you would like to redact. It is very important to mention that the box you draw has to be well thought out because this is what the system is going to look for and track. The box should not be very big or very small, it should be around the specific object with enough distinctive features for the system to track it perfectly. You can also use the object tracking feature on multiple objects at once, though the system may slow your video to ensure that tracking is as accurate as possible. Let's use object tracking to redact the second woman's face as well to demonstrate this. Click play and watch as the faces I drew the boxes over are automatically tracked and blurred out. As you can see, my player has paused. This is because the system can no longer find the object that I was tracking, meaning this woman's face is no longer on screen. You can go ahead, hover over it, right-click, and select Delete from Next Frames. And now we can click play again and watch as the system continues redacting this woman's face. Not all videos that need to be redacted will be as easy to redact as these 2 women walking. In the second video I've added to my CaseGuard, there is a lot more movement with people involved and the camera is moving as well. Before using object tracking on this video, I will first run AI automated detection to redact the faces and license plates. And now I will go to where the suspect's gun is picked up by a police officer within the video. With the border effect, we can use object tracking to draw attention to the gun, making it easier to identify for anyone watching the video. I will now remove the adaptive blur effect and change the shape to rectangle. Then I will apply the border enhancement effect. You are able to change the border color and I will select red. You are also able to increase or decrease the border thickness. We can now draw a box just as we did before over the gun. And when we hit play, the system will automatically begin tracking this gun. As the video plays, feel free to make adjustments to the box to ensure that the object is completely covered and that the system has the most accurate information about the object to continue tracking. In some instances, when the object is moving quickly, it may be useful to go frame by frame by using the right arrow key on your keyboard. And just like before, once the object disappears off screen, we are able to right-click and delete the redaction from the next frames. By rewinding the video and switching into preview mode, we are able to see what this border would look like on an exported video. As we can see, the border draws attention to the gun without redacting or distracting from it, making the gun clear to those watching the video. When you are done redacting and enhancing your video, you can click the blue Export button to export the file. If, as I mentioned before, the system slowed down your video to ensure object tracking could be at its most accurate, the video will return to normal speed upon export. Using object tracking is a sure way to streamline your redaction process using CaseGuard Studio for video redaction. It can blur faces, black out license plates, and more with ease. Happy redacting!